check. Can you hear me? It's kind of loud on my end. I'm actually going to turn the sound down. Hello, Lock, Pekka, Old Lady Plays. Am I using a wheh? I'm gonna guess you meant wheel. First off, I want to see if you can hear me. I am using a wheel for this. A Logitech, I don't know, C920? Yeah? Yeah? So this is our rating in the races I've done. As you can see, I've significantly improved. I started off down in the 1700s. I'm up in the 2700s now. Evening, Gordon. I don't have a plan for this. I'm just gonna hop in. We'll see what's going on. Hey, Mateus. What's up? I'd love to do this, except I'm terrible at Nürburgring. That is one difficult course, my friends, I tell you that. All about the GT3. Oh, yeah, I guess I should turn the cam on. That'll do good. Scooch myself over there. Everything gets... because I get this whole setup now with this... I have a stand. You can't see, it's right here. For the wheel. Because the wheel was clamping onto my desk and tearing up, like, the coating. So I had to go invest in a stand. It's actually nice, because it also has a thing for the pedals. So if you watched the other day, the pedals kept, like, moving on me. It has not done that since then. So that's been lovely. Spa is on the game. Spa and Monza are usually the most popular tracks. I think we're going to hop in here. You have to have an SA, a safety rating of 70, which is actually pretty high. And this race is almost done, so we can kind of hang out and chat until it is ready. They've even got me set up ready. Although I do find it a little difficult to warm the tires up at Spa. But turn that up. Okay. How is my sound compared to the game? Like, can you tell a difference? Because obviously I kind of need to be able to hear, you know, and such. But not if it's so distracting that you can't hear me. Lock. Oh, go on, please. You know, we could go do, like, just a practice session in the heaviest of rains. Would that be fun? Oh. Gordon. I can't remember who you're a fan of. It's got to be Manchester United or Tottenham. No? Or is there... Oh, no, there might be something in Scotland, and I don't have it on my One Football. Maybe that makes more sense. Because I don't track that league. Maybe a little Rangers beating... Yes, there it is. You said it in the chat before I got to it. Rangers beating Celtic. A 1-0. A 1-0, my friends. What's it do to the table? As expected, Hibernian, top of the table. Tied with Hearts. What's up? Rangers in third with 9 points. Aberdeen in 8th. Celtic on 6 points after 4 games. Goodness me. Of course, we got Sterling Albion down in 4th place. Tied on points with... Is it Forfar? I always call them Forfar, but I'm sure it's like Forfa. Athletic. Does anybody know what is going on with Kelty Hearts in Scotland's League 2? Because my understanding, Kelty Hearts were in the Lowland Leagues and got promoted. They are currently 5 games in. They got 13 points, a +8 goal differential. They scored 12 goals with 4 conceded. Like, did somebody buy the club and, like, buy all the players? That's crazy. Sounds like I haven't won an away game since February. You know, it's not ideal, some would argue. Goodness gracious. Just waiting for the race to finish here, and then it'll be about a minute, and then qualifying will start. They have a lot of money, Kelty Hearts. They got a midfielder from Rangers. They have been trying to get into the league for a few years. Really? So they were like in the Lowland League, right? Like they're the lowest, or not the lowest. I'm sure there's like below the Lowland League, but like they were in the lowest promotable league and are really having a go of it, I guess. I'm not as in tune as I should be, honestly. Finances are okay for Rangers. Would have been better in Champions League, so really is circa 15 million. Yeah. How's everybody's weekend been? You been hanging out? I just, you know, let me just do a quick check of the weather. It is a whopping 91 degrees, feels like 103. I don't know if that is Celsius. I'm sure it's like 38 degrees Celsius. That seems too low, doesn't it? 40 degrees Celsius? 45 degrees? It's... right. But I just mowed my grass and sprayed around the outside of my house for ants, because we have an ant problem. That's fantastic. And lost about 10 pounds of sweat. Took a shower, because that's what you do. That's what you do. Somebody want to tell me how much money you would have gotten as a betting return if you said Williams was gonna get 2 races of both drivers getting points back to back this season? Like, if you put down 20 euro on that, how much would the return have been? Anybody know? Take a guess. 91 Fahrenheit to Celsius is 33 degrees Celsius. It feels like 103 because the heat index, so that's like 39. So there you go, Pekka. So yeah, 38C and you're close to death. There you go. Adrian, been a minute. Man, you were back in the Honigzaka days, right? Come on, boys and girls, let's finish this race. I guess I could show. My setup I favors, I think, the straights, but sometimes my turn into the straights isn't so hot. So I gotta work on that. $10-1, Mateus? Golly, I'd have to think it'd be more than that, right? For both Williams to get back-to-back points, I mean, think 2 races ago, that seemed unfathomable, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It seems unfathomable to me. So the setup I use is just a general... I found it online. It's much better than the aggressive setup in the car. The aggressive setup in the car has like maximum rear downforce, and the car already has a ton of downforce, so it's kind of interesting. As a Finn racing a Sauna, I still don't approve. Let's go. All right, well, 15 minutes of qualifying here. If I can get to the 221s, I'm happy. Helps to already have your setup in place so that you can be the first person off the track and into the wall. So you can see I started my tires a little bit warmer there than the setup. You see how they're uneven, right? The middle section is lower than the top section. So you have to do tire warming in this game. Just like, in reality. Try and warm... Whoa! See? There we go. Maybe not that far. Got the brakes warmed up. A little skiddage. Usually my warm-up lap is kind of all over the place because I haven't done like a practice session or something like that. I gave up an FM. Well, not really. Just not for streaming. Because I can't stream consistently enough to have like a stream save or anything like that. Trying to warm my tires up. Trying to warm my tires up. Without damaging them. I can't remember if this server has damage on. I'm sure it does, but wait. Alright, now we got our brakes up to temp. That'll help keep our tires in the zone. You can tell they're warming up. Oh, our front right is good to go at 27 PSI. I never get this corner correct here. I always do it early or late, and I have to like let off just a little bit. It's supposed to be, my understanding is supposed to be full throttle all the way, lads and lasses. Alright, I'm not going to look at the chat here while I try and get this qualifying lap done, and then we'll have a cooldown lap. I'm about to start the qualifying lap, I should say. Little tactic I'm using here. I saw this on F1, right? It's like you want a longer straight section, so you have more forward momentum than turning momentum as you're accelerating. I was a little off on the turn in. That's what. Oh, I've got the wrong fuel in the car. This is not the correct setup. Lovely. We'll come in after this. Did it not keep the setup? Yes, didn't let off. I guess this is my race setup. That's okay. Put in a decent lap here. Little traction control action there. A little heavier than I'm used to for qualifying. He says as if he's like, you know, really good at dialed in. He doesn't. Downhill braking is difficult. Try and get the car straight so you can get again, the forward momentum going. Missed that apex. Thinking about how much fuel I got and the weight of the car now. That's interesting. Whoa, that was a bad idea to downshift there. Skid. That was better. That was better. That's the turn I always mess up.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Slow car up ahead. Oh. That was lovely. Lovely. Can he nail the braking? A little early, but that's okay. Alright, 221.5, even with all the extra fuel. Still gonna treat this lap as a lap until we come to the pit lane. Start. I'm gonna have to change the setup actually. It's a little let off. botched that. Was looking at my pit settings. Now I'm not really pushing. Just nice little cooldown lap.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Make sure. Okay, there are cars behind me. As if turning my head is gonna make the car. That's way off track limits. We don't care about this lap, it's cool. Yep, that would have been track limit. Oh no! Rescued it. We're good. We're good. Car behind us. Alright, Gordon, we'll see you, man. I'm getting out of the way. Just let this car by. There we go. I was trying to be a courteous, you know, racer there. Guess I must have done some damage because it's saying 31 seconds here. Yeah, the chat went real quiet. That's all good. It's all good. Texting while driving. Yeah. I always have to slow down on that part of the pit. And also I go like, is this really what the pits are like in the GT3 races? I thought they were just the section we just passed. Versus having to go all the way down here, it's like you miss an incredible amount of time. Like, I'm just thinking like a long endurance race. How much time do you miss, like, just cruising through the pits? Cruising through the pits. Oh! Oh! That car showing up threw me off a little bit, not gonna lie. Okay, stop the engine. I'll be here for probably an hour and a half. Greek man. Get a couple races under our belts. That's also a weird thing. You see the tires? I told him what pressure to put them at, and it's like it'll change as soon as you like get ready to go, which is weird. Like, why is I don't know. Maybe it's showing what your normal tires would be at if you hadn't changed them by now. Like they would have cooled off to that. I'm still gonna... I'm gonna see if we can put in a flying lap here. Let's return... Whoops. Return to the garage. Setup. Current setup. Let's just... Actually... Cancel. Cancel! Let's just go to fuel strategy. And let's do a little 10 laps. Or 10 liters. Alright. So we don't want to be carrying around an extra 20 liters of fuel, which is approximately 400 gallons, right? Pekka, how are your cucumbers doing? We pulled ours out. They finally, like, it got so hot here. It's just like, they were done. Nice open space on the track. Nobody really around us. Oh, I didn't tell him to have the pressures higher. That wasn't...
There's a slow car behind.
whoa. Homeboy is all over the place there. Or home gal, to be fair. Whoop. Had to take offline there to get around. Alex, I'll see your comment after the next 2 laps. This is my warm-up lap, and I'm going to do qualifying, and then I'll see everything everyone in his chat has said. I'm sure it's amazing. Whoa, foot slipped on my old brake pedal, because I don't have grippy socks. I don't have grippy socks. And I don't wear my, sneakers? Trainers? Is that the European equivalent word? Because they're too wide with my pedals, with these Logitech pedals. So it's like I end up pressing the brake and the clutch, or the brake and the gas pedal at the same time if I'm turning a brake. It's not good. It's not what you want. Well, that was lovely.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Again, wider angle here. Let's do what the F1 drivers do and try and get a flying straight start. I qualified 17th with all that fuel in the 221s. Oh, the people must be good that we're playing against today. Carried too little speed there, but took the corner nicely. Still faster currently than my fastest lap. Can we nail Eau Rouge? Had to lift just a second to keep it within track limits. It's weird I can feel my washing machine, which is through that wall over there, is jiggling my seat. Not ideal. It's like extra realism. I think I'm very good at that part of the track. Step on the brake.
There's a slow car ahead.
It's pretty bouncy.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
A little jittery. I feel like I have to lift there. I don't think you're supposed to lift there. Just to get the car turning. And it's probably something to do with my setup. Had to lift to keep it within track limits.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yes, it turned! Currently pretty significantly faster than my fastest lap. Where does this take me? 17th to 220s. Nice. 16th.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this lap, but we'll give it a shot. Because the time left in qualifying. You only get so much time afterwards. Might as well try it. Pedal to the metal. That was better within track limits. Yes. Forgot to shift up. Oh, this could be... Uh-oh. Is that enough time? Maybe just. Except I butchered that entry.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Carried even more speed there and really hammered the brake down. Whoop! Oh, we're all out of sorts. We're still faster. That was a lot of traction control. Thank you, traction control. Lost a lot of time. Should have turned in more there. Might as well go for it. Yes. Carry all that speed. Oh, we're gaining time. Is there enough time to get the lap done? Can he do it? 30 seconds. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Oh, the fuel, the fuel.
Flag ahead. Be careful. Cut detected.
Oh, that was awesome. He'll make it. And then reality of, oh. My math was wrong. Okay, average fuel 3.4. That's a 20-minute race. Recommended fuel 35. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate because that was a good-looking little lap. Just in case we have to come into the pits, we want some nice toasty tires coming out of the pits. And let's be honest, we're probably going to be coming out of the pits. Because that is how online racing multiplayer works. 17th is actually okay, though. Although, how many people are behind me? Oh, there's still a bunch behind me. I don't mind being at the very back, because then, like, chaos happens in front of you at Eau Rouge. If I'm saying that correctly. And then you can sail right through.
30 seconds.
Brake pad 1. Where? Oh no. Oh, mechanical grip?
20 seconds.
Uh-oh. Panicking. Panicking. Panicking! Show me some other time. Gotta turn the car on. Thanks, Alex.
Going double file.
Just trying to get some temperature into my brakes. See? See? They're already light blue. That's what you want. And then I gotta find who I'm supposed to be behind. Here we go, ladies and germs.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Good launch. This is gonna be a mess. I can feel it coming.
Left. Clear on the left.
Whoa, don't slide into anybody. Just trying to follow Gascon here in front of me. I can't believe we made it through that. Famous last words. I'm gonna take this because my braking is terrible.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Whoa, don't come over. Oh, it's a chaotic scene. This is all about surviving. Oh, don't tap him. Almost tapped him.
Car on the left.
Oh, hey, that car kept me in line. Thanks, buddy.
Clear on the left.
Whoa, car behind me almost slammed into me. He's probably thinking, you brake too early, my friend. This is crazy. I've never had it this close, this far into the race without any crashes. At least, like, right in front of me. Or that I've been caught up in. Don't come back over!
Car on the left.
Are we taking a spot?
On the left.
I've got the speed! Yeah, I had to lay off there. I was gonna slam into him.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Car on the left.
Whoa, car on the right!
Clear wide.
Oh no!
Clear on the left. We've got some light damage on the front.
We survived though! Oh, I can feel my steering's loose. The steering's loose! Can we survive? But we go from 17th to 12th of the first lap. That is the closest racing I think I've been a part of. And it usually doesn't happen at the bus stop there. Whoa, track cut.
Car on the right. You're given a warning for exceeding track limits. Clear on the right.
I think I would have had him anyway without the track cut. I didn't mean to. It's just kind of how it happened. See, the turn-in is not great there. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my setup. I was all over the place there. Traction control was like, no sir. You may not. Oh, I slid there. Trying to give the guy behind me space.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Car behind us is like, what are you guys doing?
Clear on the left.
Oh, I thought he was gonna tap me and turn me around.
Car on the right.
Porsche did the right thing there and waited for his turn. Oh, I shifted early.
Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, what is that guy doing?
Clear on the right.
Was that my fault? I don't think that was my fault.
Yellow flag ahead. Make it
Oh my gosh, that guy just plowed into us. We're okay. We're okay.
car on the right.
Cars everywhere. Cars everywhere.
Car on
We're
the
back to our normal spot. 16th.
right. Well on lane.
Personal fastest lap in the race. I was really thinking I'd waited too late to brake there, but... Oh, the steering is so loose from the damage. We got 15 minutes like this. Don't you dive my inside. Oh, that's another track cut. I think you can get one more, and then it's a drive-through. Or is it just two? And then the...
Car on
My guy's sending it up the inside, right into me.
Clear on the
Mate.
right.
That's how I interpreted that event. I was on the racing line, I thought that was fair. Boy, it's hard with the steering all jacked up. That's fine. You can try and go on the inside if you want. I don't think it's gonna work. He's gonna get me at the next braking zone, and that's okay with me. Just don't get me at the next braking zone. How about that? Cars in front of us are having a tussle. German! Let's get in on the action. I think I got a better launch than... Whoop, don't hit the wall. German! Oh, I'm right up on his bumper. Oh, this is terrifying. I had to lay off. Oh, he's skidding! He's gone! He's gone! German is gone! Ah! I just want him thinking about it. I just want him thinking about it. That's cool. I didn't intend to make that move. I just intended to freak him out about the move. Like the guy behind me is gonna cut up my inside, and I'm gonna let him. Oh, he's gonna back up. I was giving him room.
Car on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, look out!
On the right.
Too wide. Too wide. I gave him space.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
All right, Brandon. We'll see you. That's cool. That's cool, man. You do you. I got a damaged car. I just didn't want to hit you.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Sometimes it's nice to have really good drivers right in front of you, because you can try and follow their line. I mean, they're in different vehicles, so not exactly. Missed my apex. Had to lay off there for a second. Finally, a chicane that wasn't a complete cluster. That's it. That's it. You're not wrong. Now, the bus stop chicane was the cluster. That was surprising. Whoop. Back end almost wanted to come out there. We're okay. We're okay. Boy, that improved my lap time significantly. I was in the red. I waited too late to turn in because I was going too fast. Whoa! Okay, that was pit. That's somebody in the pits. I was like, where did that car come from? Oh, that was lovely. That was that felt nice, easy,
Keep pushing.
delicious. 3.1 behind me, 1.3 ahead of me. Car off the track. Try not to get collected by him coming back on. Missed my apex and had to brake. Helping out the car behind me to catch up. Whoa, where am I going? A little wide. Is that a track cut? No time gained. Yes! Yes! No drive-through penalty. Come on, Shudell. Come on, Shudell.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Come on, Shudell. Had to lift there. That's terrible. But he did pretty terrible too. We've got the momentum. Can we get him at the chicane? Maybe not, but we're gonna make him think we're going for it. It worked again. I got him. I got him. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Went in pretty hot there, had to slam on the brakes. Bonino is battling Bonino. Carried too much speed into that corner. Missed the apex. Squirrely. Squirrely. That wasn't track limits, was it?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Driving defensively. Driving defensively. On the racing line. It's fair. It's fair. He's trying to cut in. Oh dear, he made me think about it. Wisdom. Bonino! How you doing, Bonino? How are you so fast accelerating? That's what I want. I wanted Bonino thinking about it, but also, that's what the guy behind me is thinking. He's like, oh, he's trying to go after him. I'm gonna get him on the stretch. On the main straight here.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
Slow car ahead, where? Where? Where, Bonino? Where is it, Bonino? Tell me, Bonino!
Clear on the right.
Oh, traction control was nice there. That was helpful. Of course, whoa, I'm all over the place.
Car on the right.
Oh, he's inside. He's inside. I didn't see him.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't know if that was fair. Someone tell me. That's the face you're supposed to make. I'm afraid of track limits there, so I had to let off the gas, which is impacting this whole straight. All fair, says Alex. I saw it, brother. Thank you, Alex. My engineer. He's fighting with the stewards on my behalf. Bonino was unfair, says Mateus. In the commentary booth. Oh, missed the apex. There's There's traffic behind me. They're gonna keep Benino busy. Busy Benino. Yes! Yes! I didn't Lando Norris it. Sorry, fans of Lando. 4.5 ahead. 4.6 ahead. That was less scruffy. I liked it. I liked it. We just went green. We just went green. Turn! Turn, darn it! Two minutes left. That was a weird apex I just did there, but I guess it has kind of worked. Carried a little too much speed there. Oh, a little skiddage. Oh, too much braking.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Leaders on final lap.
Leaders on the final lap. There's a whole crew of cars behind me. I just gotta keep it on the track, folks. From 17th to 9th. 17th to 9th! Oh! Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. That and track limits. I gotta watch track limits.
Losing time to the car in front of sector 2. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
That was okie dokie. It wasn't great, but it's okie dokie. Faster than my fastest lap, which I think was last lap, wasn't it? Alright, track limits. Don't have track limits. I laid off there. I'd rather just finish the race. It's gonna hurt my time. The guy behind me is 0.8, but he's got a drive-through penalty that he's not gonna serve, obviously. So he's gonna try and make it interesting here. Not gonna let him. He says as he skids and goes too deep on that turn. Still 0.8, 0.7. .6. Tires got a little scruffy on me, I think. He's biding his time till the bus stop would be my guess.
Leader has finished the race.
Within track limits. He's got somebody 0.5 behind him. Keep it steady. Make the turn. 1 second behind. Yep, going into the bus stop. I knew they'd go for it. They've hit each other. I've gone wide. Almost lost it. Hey! 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 No, I'm not running an auto. Replay. Let's save that. Whoa. You can pick up one more track limit without warning, without a penalty. Good to know. So you get 3, and that's the 4th one. I always like to watch the beginning of the race. It's usually chaos. Alright. We were very pleasant to each other there. Did anybody... I don't see any car. I see some track limits. Oh, some spinach! Whoa. I just want to watch the first lap, and then we'll go again. First lap is pretty tasty. Yeah, the cleanest first lap in Spa. Maybe it's the 70 safety rating you have to have. A lot of places it's like 50. Oh, okay. Right. I'm just surprised. Like, that whole thing. There was a car that got spun off there. Okay, what is that? 7? Turn 7, maybe? But that is the closest to this part of the track. That's the closest. That guy kept me straight there. That was lovely. You can go by. That's fine. That was the most packed I've seen the track right here. Usually it's just chaos. Chaos.
Green light. Go, go, go.
More racing here than at Spa earlier. Wah, wah, wah. Let's just ignore that. Let's just change our fuel here. The bus stop was ugly, though. Yes, it was. For sure. Let's eat. We good to go again? I'm gonna at least put in a lap. Wait for your comments. Whoa, is there a car? Oh my, okay. It's impossible to tell, in my experience, that there's a car coming down pit lane. Oh, Alex, how do I change my? You said brake pads? How do I do that?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Trying to let people go by.
Right. Clear on the right.
Fuel and strategy. Locke, have a good one, brother. Thanks for stopping by. There's still a couple cars behind me. I'd like to not be in a... There we go. Space them out just a little bit.
Car on the left.
Oh my...
On the left. We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
That's under fuel and strategy. Front brakes. Pad 1 is good for up to 2 hours. Pad 2 is only good for long races. Pad 3 is for wet. Pad 4 only lasts about 5 minutes. Let's try it. Let's try it. So it's harder, or like they stop better. Is that what you're saying? Whoa, whoa. You know, I always wondered why it said, you know, like when you come into the pits, one of the options is change brakes. I was like, why am I changing brakes? This is a warm-up lap. Just trying to get heat into the tires and the brakes. That was not great. So Alex, would you say that allows me to wait longer to brake? Or that when I press harder, it's more effective? I'm just gonna have to get used to it, I think. Like, do I not have to press as hard, or what would you suggest? Podium finish now. No pressure. No pressure. That's interesting. I guess I'm wondering how much of a difference should I be feeling, right? Like, is it, like, significant? A touch later. Ah, okay. Ah, track limits! We go again. Still feels a little loose on the steering. I don't know if it made the repairs. It should have, I think. So that'd be a track limits and a half. I'm gonna get out of the way of the guy in front behind me. I couldn't tell if he was on a flying lap or not. It's the apex again. He's no longer on a flying lap. I'm gonna back off.
Yellow flag is active.
There's a car behind me, so I can't do too much here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What are you doing, homie?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
that? Ah! Dadgummit. I got enough fuel to do, since this lap doesn't count, I can do one lap. Otherwise, we're starting at the back of the pack. Trying not to be in the way of the guy behind me. Got a blue flag, but I'm qualifying, so. That was better. I think. Alright, I gotta be careful. Not do track limits here. A slight lift, just so I knew I could get a lap in. It's not ideal.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Let's say this is a 222. Yes, not track limits. Oh, a 219!
Fastest lap. Yellow
A
flag.
219! It's the brakes. It's all about the brakes, baby. Wow. I'm quite proud of that lap. You are not joking. That was super helpful. I mean, you think like, oh, super helpful. It saved you like, you know, a half a second or a second or whatever. I was also on like empty fuel, which was good. But goodness me. All right, I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna run and go get some a water refill. Talk amongst yourselves. There you go, Mateus. I like how you think. Starting 17th, he got 9th, and starting at 8th. Now I'm 9th, but you know. Of course, you'll say that, and then we'll have a pile up at, Radion or something like that. Can't control it. In case you're wondering, like, why are you streaming on a Sunday at 4:21? Well, my friends, it's because I love you. And also because my wife took our kids up to my parents, which is a couple hours away, because they've got a neighborhood pool, and my kids have finally learned how to swim. It only took 4 years or something like that. So yeah, there we go. So I did my chores, did my yard work. Now we're rocking and rolling here. Check something here on the stream. And then maybe afterwards we'll watch. Just take a little bit of a break. Do a replay or something like that. That's a little hot, isn't it? What is that? P5 is 12th. Ah, yes. It's getting late for Pekka. One more race, though. Alright, this is 20 minutes. Everyone, what's the emoji that we need? We need to make sure we don't crash. 35. Brake pads 1. Is the tire set matter? Tire set 7, does that matter? Just make sure that's stuck. 35. Front brakes 1. Tire set dry. Set 7. Does it matter? Does it matter, Alex? You're my engineer, Alex! I guess I could read. Tire set 3 on the pits. Tire set 7. What does it even mean? No, as long as they're fresh. Ah, okay, so that's just how many times. Why is it on 7? Shouldn't it be on 1? They just randomly select, or is it because I was here last time? You're feeling a lot of pressure. Alex, you can't tell your driver that. Come on, man. You don't hear Bono freaking out to Hamilton. Like, he's like, all right, Lewis, we are in last.
20 seconds.
It's time to put the hammer down. You know, like all proper and, calm. I'm just nervous. 35. Back. Okay, I gotta get going. I gotta hit drive.
10 seconds.
Yes. Oh! Or otherwise you start from the pits and your race is over. All right, Lewis. That's P1. You know, like, I need calmness for my engineer. Temperature into the brakes. Kind of. less temperature into the break-ins, yeah? Picking up all the dirt. Whoop. Look at the jockeying going on behind me. What the heck? But Nino's in front of us. Oh, coming over! Oh my goodness! Oh! That was the slowest start I've experienced. They are 3 wide with me! This is a disaster! I'm trying to give space. Oh, somebody tapped me!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I think somebody tapped me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Tires aren't warm yet. It didn't say a collision penalty. That screen didn't pop up. Maybe I just lost it. Find ourselves in 9th after somebody spun early, my friends. Missed the apex. But no track limit time gained.
Yellow flag accepted.
I was thinking about the guy behind me.
Clear on the right.
He's sending it. I'm giving him space.
Clear on the right.
Even if I'd gotten a track limits there, I was not letting off the throttle. Trying to create some space behind me. He's only 1/3 of a second. Whoa, he almost slammed into me. Was he carrying too much speed, or was he not expecting me to be that slow? There's a spin in front of us. I want him thinking about me. Fido, Ido. Track limits. Ah. Ah. I got 15 minutes to get. I got one more gimme. Where is he? What the? Woo! I forgot the downshift. I forgot the downshift. I was thinking about what just happened. We're okay. We're okay. Gaston, like from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that's Gaston. Oh my gosh! What just happened? Gaston! Gaston! What happened, brother? Pelliccioni. Ah, I missed that. Whoa, too much. Missed that. Gotta watch the track limits. Whoa, inside curb. Too much speed, which compromises this and allows 8th place to catch up to me. Pelliccioni, come back, brother! He's off into the distance, 2.2. That's a lot. That's a lot, but we've seen mistakes before. Whoa. Like that one. Whoa, keep it within track limits, brother. Oh, we're all over the place. We're okay. We're okay. We didn't lose it. Speaking of mistakes, we've helped out Frederick behind us, though. I think I got that correct. Oh, no, didn't. Almost correct. That was okay. That was okay. You can see it immediately went green up top left. This whole straight, if you nail it, lots of time to be had. Whoa, track limits. That was alright. That was 0.75 better. Rotation. That was better. Oh, we're catching. We're catching. Oh, that was all the way down. That was full commitment. We're a second faster. It's gaining. It's gaining. I'm gonna go too fast here. Except I got my new brake pads because I got an engineer. His name's Alex. Alex, I want you to know that guy that comes on in the game, I've named him Alex from now on. In honor of you. Every time he speaks, I'm like, hey, Alex. Okay, we lost some of that. We gave some of the advantage back. How do people type while they're racing? I don't understand. Too much speed! That compromises this. I got traction control for a reason. That was okay. Not great, but it's okay. We're not losing massive amounts of time on this straight. We just need first through fourth to crash into each other. Ah, I missed the apex. Oh, that was sloppy, but it works. It worked. Drive-through penalty for number 4, or number 6 and 4th. Missed that apex pretty significantly. I don't think we're gonna catch 6th place here. But you never know. Knew I messed that up. So I lifted. Whoop. Frederick is back. Five and a half minutes left. braver there. That's alright. Little traction control action. Not track limits? Track limits, but no time gate. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I don't breathe when I brake. Does that happen to anybody else that plays this game? Woo!
Well done, mate. That's the best.
Oxygen to the brain. Lovely. Lovely. Wasn't as brave that time. As fast as the race is in qualifying? Oh yeah. I'm also getting down, you know, the repetition thing, and you're getting lighter in fuel. Little slide there. That was okay. Not great. I'm losing a little bit of time to my fastest lap, but it's not plummeting.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap.
Thanks, Alex. Leader's on the final lap. Thanks, Alex. Alex, the race engineer. Get in, son.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
I was gonna say something funny about Alex, and I missed my apex. We've moved up to 6th somehow. Or have we been 6th? Theoretically, could you just do a straight track cut there if you had one to spare and save a ton of time? Like, woo! Straight over? Is that a thing? Got on the curbs, didn't mean to. Whoa, it's gotten a little sloppy. Final lap! Going for it.
Final warning for exceeding track limits.
Final warning. Just don't mess it up here at the very end.
The leader has finished the race.
Like right here. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yes. Excellent. I'll take it.
Alright, the race is over. Okay,
Racecraft up to 90. Safety up to 76. And we'll save the replay. Alright, my friends. How close was I on the fuel? I didn't even see that. Return to garage. Let's go back and watch the... I still want to see that first one. Okay, where is that? Gallery? This one, right? Yes. Thanks for sticking around, Pekka. I know it's super late, man. That's awesome. I like the emoji, too. What an idiot. He was the one that hit GHE and was punting the guy in front. Ah. Yeah, it's like he, like, lagged out. That's what I was thinking. Where's my... There it is. What's the best angle here? Right here. We already saw. Alright, here we go. How you doing, NJ Brock 22? We're doing alright. We got 2 clean races. Didn't have to pit once. That is unheard of around these parts. We're watching the replays from my... This is my first race. I am the gray car there in the middle. Let's see if we can see what happens with these. I think it's this one here that spins. No, it's here. Oh, that guy came back across. Yeah. That'll do it, won't it? See it? Yeah. How bad? I can't remember. Are you in West Tennessee, NJ Brock? So you're just gonna get a lot of rain, right? You're not gonna get hurricane. I mean, you're gonna get the remnants, but like, it's just gonna rain forever. Okay, let's see what just happened here. What happened to these 2 cars? Oh dear. We can't see it. Let's see if we go a different angle. No. Hold on. Maybe this gives us an angle. What happens with these cars up ahead? Are we too far back? Oh, this guy goes wide. And he's coming back in, maybe? He comes back in, takes the other guy out. Boom, 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 boom. That guy did a good job to keep it, and then he comes flying back across the track. Is that a Ferrari there? Got lucky that he didn't take him out. This is the closest I have seen this part of the track. This guy keeps me going straight. We kind of tap each other. King's Meat Snacks. Tasty. Tasty nugget. And I knew it was getting sloppy up here. Nothing going on way up ahead of us. People all over the place. Whoa, behind us. Let's see how close that was. Hold on. Ah, I missed it. Wowzers, the NSX. The Porsche, look at that. Oh, look at all the business going on behind us. That's a cool view. Oh, and you can see the car behind, too. I like this view. Yeah. I had to lift a little bit there. That guy's way off track. So that gives us a good run, because he was off track. That's way... Yeah, I had to lift there. I remember that. It was fun. And then, what happened here? That guy just took it way deep. Let's see if we can see what happened. Oh, Crunch-a-rama. This car had already spun. And that guy just comes right back into the middle of it. I actually came out okay there, all things considered, right? Like, it's like bowling pins. Like, and I was the middle pin. Bump, bump, bump. That guy got the worst of it there, got spun around. He's probably upset. I don't blame him. But 2 cars spun, or the purple one was coming back on the track, and we just pinched everybody. I felt like he was lagging a little bit, or he just missed his apex, because he was kind of. Sometimes the cars get a little jittery in multiplayer, and you're like, I don't even know what's happening right now. It's probably more interesting what's going on behind us. Sorry, this is probably disorienting. Yeah, let's look at all the traffic behind us. That Porsche, oh, it goes down the inside. He taps him. He goes sideways. Oh, dear. Alex, thanks for the tip on the brakes, man. That's clutch. Haha. Pun intended. This is a little run. Okay, let's go back to that. Pinch him. Nope, I was giving him space. Gave him space. Tries going around the outside, because he knows if he can get to the inside line. But I think he had to slow down too much. Again, Porsche is being doing the right thing. He's trying to take advantage of both of us battling here. He goes wide. I had to slow down, but that slowed him down, and that Porsche had all the momentum. And I remember feeling like, well, there's that. But that's okay. Live to fight another day. Trying not to hit anybody. Sliding in right behind him. I feel like I got a better run, though. That was weird. And, I don't know. Is that my fault? Let's go back and watch that again. I'm trying not to hit the Porsche, so I probably slowed down a little bit. I got pinched a little bit, but I feel like I was on a natural racing line. Yeah? You're the stewards. What do you say? And then what happened there? Let's go back to that. There's already a car spun. There's all kinds of chaos happening. A guy comes up behind me, taps me, spins into this guy. We re-entered the track correctly. See you, old lady. Have a good one. We're battling with that Bentley. I think a dive here. He gives me space. That was good. He left the apex open, but that obviously made his run down the main straight slower, I think. I don't think I pinched him there too much. But I was all over the place, but that was okay. We got away with it. That guy taps that one spin. I think I was watching that, and I didn't see him. I was worried about the car ahead. It was kind of chaos, so that might have been my fault. thought he was gonna dive there. Instead, he tried to go around the outside, or he tried to go, I guess, on the natural line, and I guess maintain his momentum. Yeah, momentum here. Why can't you get a police report? Just coming forward a lot. Just trying to get to the interesting parts. Whoa! That was a good save by that dude down there. That driver, I should say. Again, I wasn't planning on making that move. I just wanted this car thinking about it, and it kind of messed him up. Which then gives us an advantage later on in the lap. So if this guy... Oh, that was probably on me. But I did eventually... I started to come over, and then I gave space. Nope, car spun there. Didn't see that. Cool, looks well difficult. Up to 10 days. Yikes. So it's like you can't get to work, or I guess not drivable. Oh, what was that behind us? Oh, he tapped him, spun him around. Crazy. I think it's pretty... cut and dry. Let's start getting close to this guy. I think he eventually... Oh no, we got past him. Like here? Nope, and can't get his insurance info either. Do you have his license plate? Couldn't your insurance find him via the license plate? No passenger headlight now. Right. Okay, here's what you can do. I don't know what kind of a vehicle you drive, but you can go to like a car salvage place, like a junkyard. Go get you a cheap replacement passenger headlight. Like, you don't care, it can be cracked. Doesn't matter. They're pretty easy to swap out. Like, usually it's a couple screws. It's a couple screws and, like, some wires. If you have a common car, right? Honda, Toyota, Ford, like, you're not working on a McLaren, right? You should be able to get instructions on YouTube or online on how to do that. Yeah, Corolla, dude, you should be able to, like, even if you went from like some knockoff part on eBay, like you could look up, if you Google 2011 Corolla S passenger headlight part number, right? Or you can go to Toyota.com and search their parts department. I know this because I have a Land Cruiser, so I do this all the time. There's also ToyotaPartDeal.com and see what your options are. You can also try Rock Auto. R-O-C-K, like a rock and auto to one word, rockauto.com, and they'll have, like, you know, generic brands. Oh, that dude lost it and introduced himself to the wall. and do the same thing. Like on Rock Auto, you can go to 2011 Toyota Corolla S, and he said, yeah, no. Yeah, no, about what, though? If the headlight, okay, if it's like the body is crunched in and whatever, then like, yeah, you probably need to get that taken to a body shop and fixed. But if it's just the headlight, you could knock that out. Same thing with the, if you need a full-size spare, go to a junkyard. You got to think, man, Corollas are so common. You could find a Toyota wheel and tire, even if it doesn't match right now, just to swap it on to the damaged side, right? And then you'd have a full-size spare, like you said. Then you could be an insider until you save up enough money or get the insurance stuff figured out to, you know, get it fixed. Or can you make a claim? I don't know. Maybe you have liability only coverage instead of full collision. But you can always make a claim on your insurance and get it fixed. Just another thing, if you're doing like food delivery, or something like that, you know, like Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Now, I don't know about right now, but a lot of times they used to do like a $9.99 per day weekend special. Like, no joke. $9.99 a day. Now, if you don't have full coverage insurance, you gotta buy their insurance, right? Liability uninsured only. Gotcha. That's unfortunate. I just want to see this, the other race we did. Let's see what happened the first turn. It wasn't as clean as the first race. That's what I remember. Hey, new viewers. We're just reviewing my first two races here. See how we did. Yeah, the rental car places have lost a ton of money, obviously. And they had to sell off a bunch of cars, and so maybe that's why the rates aren't as good as they used to be. But if you don't have full coverage insurance, you'd have to buy their insurance anyway, and that kind of probably makes it unprofitable to rent a car for the weekend just so you can get to work. Whoa! What happened here? Oh, that guy pulled right in front of him. That's not his fault. I don't think. Pull, yeah, you gotta give space. He pulled right in front of him. Okay, I remember this. We're 3 wide here, and I was like, this is gonna be disaster for me. This is gonna be disaster for me. So I left space. Yeah. Whoop. And then kind of lost it. It got squirrely there. That was probably driver error and not... Oh, what happened behind us? Right here, these cars. Oh, he tapped him, and then, it led to a whole disaster. $140 a day on weekends? I mean, that's where it gets pretty close, right? Like, yeah. Usually, I would say if you're, if their prices are like, I don't know, $25 a day or $20 a day, they hate having cars on the weekends. Okay. So usually, if you drive by and they've got a ton of cars sitting on the lot, it's like, hey, I'll buy your, like, if you walk in and say, I'll buy your insurance for whatever, $30 a day, and I'll rent the car Friday through, and I'll bring it back Monday, can you do $15 a day? They have the flexibility to offer you a different rate. I would just tell you that. My first job ever was at a rental car place. So, that's how that works. So, they don't like having a, like, you gotta think, their car's sitting on the lot, is just money sitting there. So like, even like that's why they used to do a $9.99 weekend special, right? It's like that's still more than zero for having the car get rented out. So that's $30 for the weekend that they wouldn't have otherwise gotten for that car. So if you walk in and say, like, I have to buy your insurance, and what's the best deal you can give me on the smallest car possible, and I'll pick it up Friday at 6 p.m. when you guys are covered up in cars, see what they say. That's a pretty clean first lap. Oh, Crunch-a-rama. Oh, and then he got... Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can see that again. Hold on. Let's go back like 15 seconds here. It's the rear view camera. Can we see that behind us? Oh, he just lost it. Yep. Hits the barrier. Bam! The other car hits him and he goes... the lap of the gods, I think, right? Like spinning around like crazy. Didn't know you're gonna get rental car insurance tips from my channel, but that's worth a like. Ooh, that guy just overtook it. I missed that. I was looking at the chat. So he's right behind me, right behind me, right behind me. He tries to outbrake, but he outbrakes himself. Or maybe I braked a little too much and he had to make evasive maneuvers there. Where did that guy come into the mix? I think there was a wreck at the bus stop. Oh, that's the guy! That's the guy! This guy completely, like, I don't know if he lost his connection. Look at this. Oh, boom! I mean, that car is... Oh! And then I let those guys get past me because I was so worried about what was happening in front of me. See, Alex. Oh! Watch this guy disappear. Boom! Whoa, 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 whoa. He got lucky, he spun out of the way. That was pretty cut and dry. Alright. What kind of a pizza place has you in Sumter and then Gatlinburg and then Boone? None of those places are the same. That's crazy, man. Let's see if it's rated us yet. It's a 9204 total rating. Improvement, you could argue. Racecraft, 42 minutes ago. Why is the one 25 minutes ago closer or farther back than the one 42 minutes ago? That math doesn't add up now, does it? To 2805. I mean, I got you, NJ. I would just try and explain your situation. And I know in most parts of Tennessee, Uber is not really a whole thing, but it's like, hey, you know, if you could get a $10 Uber, like you said, to work inside, that would help you out. All right, my friends, it is 5:10 here. I'm gonna go relax for a little bit, get some dinner ready, Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting and hanging out. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching me watch replays. See where we might be able to improve or what happened in some of those races. I really enjoyed that. So we'll do this on Sundays when we can. Just happened to be today that we could. We'll kind of take it from there. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.